Vaccines against COVID-19 are being produced in ever greater numbers. Here are 3 of them. They must run across borders to the people who need them, and fast. Time goes quickly. It's a global race against the clock. COVID-19 vaccines are perishable. From the start line, when vaccines leave the factory, to the finish line, when a vaccine shot goes in someone's arm, life-saving drugs are delivered through international trade. And like an athletics track, trade procedures must be smooth, predictable, and well indicated if vaccines are to move fast. Vaccines need to get a quick start when they leave their place of production. Sometimes, though, export bans can stop vaccines from crossing borders, from joining the race. Other times, an export authorization may be needed for vaccines to leave the country. This can cause delays. Delays are like joining the race late. All vaccines need to be checked for quality, safety, and efficacy. These checks are essential. If a vaccine is already authorized in one country or listed for use by the World Health Organization, then other countries can rely on that authorization to help streamline their own approval. Sometimes, though, regulatory processes like those for vaccine approval or registration can be long and repetitive with inevitable delays. When quality control tests on vaccine samples are performed abroad, an export authorization may be needed. This can add time. Countries may require vaccines to be labelled or packaged in a certain way. Accepting standard packaging can save time. By working together and relying on each other, regulators can still perform these essential checks, but without slowing the race down. Regulators must keep sight of vaccines. Changes may be needed during the global race to vaccinate. Vaccine makers may need to use new equipment, add manufacturing sites, or source from different locations to keep production running smoothly. Many vaccines will transit through other countries. Once there, vaccines must get ready to go through the border clearance procedures. These import measures can differ a lot between countries, and yes, you guessed it, these procedures can be either fast or slow. Completing declarations, securing import licenses, and complying with all the necessary formalities can take time. Tariffs and other charges may need to be paid. These can vary a lot in size. To expedite border approval, some countries have given COVID-19 vaccines priority clearance through green channels. This is like avoiding the hurdles. Many provisions of the WTO's Trade Facilitation Agreement can also help expedite clearance. And that's the finishing line. This vaccine finished in time and made it into someone's arm. But look, this vaccine is way too close to the expiry date after all the delays. Vaccines could expire on the track. And it's not just vaccines that need to move quickly. Many other goods and services are also needed. Goods like syringes and services like logistics are essential. Trade procedures that are clear and smooth help vaccines and these other goods and services to cross the finish line at the same time. This is how trade helps ensure the success of vaccination programs.